finally happening, dude. It's finally happening. I guarantee it's gonna probably crash. I don't care, I'll just record it then, but it is finally happening, guys. I have been waiting for so long. It is finally here. I'm hyped. I'm excited and I'm hyped for this, boys. What do you guys think is gonna happen during the stream? Honestly, reason why I'm not even doing face cam at the moment is because it's way too bright out or whatever, and it's not going to pick up my face cam. But are we on 1080? We are on 1080. All right, bruh. I'm clamoring for this. I really am. Like, this is. I've been waiting on this since I heard, since the leaks about this or anything. I can't, like, since like they even talked about doing it or whatever. That's the reason why I'm not even doing face cam at the moment. Oh, hi there, me. No, you should not donate. Actually, I am not worth the donations. And that's not even the right link now that I think about it. But, bruh, I'm hyped. I'm clamoring for this. It's been how long? It's been how long since we've been waiting for this new Call of Duty, and it's finally out. I advise everybody to go to Call of Duty's thing or whatever, their YouTube channel, to go watch the stream on their channel as well. We got a minute and 20, boys. We got a minute and 20. I'm hyped. I'm clamoring for this, boys. Legit have been waiting for this to come out or whatever. And I don't have that much time anyways or whatever. I'm gonna be heading out here in a little bit, so just gonna get this going. I do read chat, actually. I do read chat. Here we go, boys. Jeff just tweeted. Here we go, babies. Let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, it's went too fast. Whatever. This live stream is sponsored by Innovation. Whatever. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, dude, the shotgun. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so beautiful. They got night vision. Looks like an MP5, kinda. Got a drone. Alright. See, the recoil, I'm iffy about this recoil, or whatever. It looks like an M14. Alright. Ooh, the voice acting, I love it. Got an AK. The recoil looks kind of iffy to me on that. Get the... Oh, we got, side scopes, or whatever. Noob tubes! Noob tubes are back! Javelin? Is that a javelin? Gunrunner. Okay, so these are some of the map locations. Oh, that's okay. I love how the gun mechanics look. Ooh, all right. I love how these gun mechanics look, dude. All right, that's like a shotgun kind of. Oh, Deagle! Oh, they got Juggernog. Oh, dude, they got the Just Eagle back as well, baby. Let's get it. Oh, we got the Oh, they got lever action. They got like a 1887 again from like Modern Warfare 2. That's great. All right, that's a javelin, and it can destroy tanks apparently. Oh, is that the intervention? They got 44. Is the intervention back? Wait, no, wait, is the intervention back? Bruh. When does it begin? September 12th?
Hello everyone and welcome to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer gameplay premiere. I will be your host, Clint David Evans, and joining me for this spectacular day, Benson Bo. Buddy, that trailer. Wow.
Dude, I'm excited for this.
This is the first time I've actually got to watch the whole thing. That is awesome, and I'm not sure if you caught it right at the very end. The card, open beta as well. I'm so excited. We've obviously played it a little bit, but now we get to actually jump in and play so much. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, our lives are going to cease to exist for a good amount of time during that beta for sure. And then also one of the things to hit, like the beta is coming, and there's been talk of crossplay coming into this, but that's actually going to be available for the beta, Ben.
Okay.
For that. You're going to have console to console, console to PC. Everything
That's a little iffy, in my opinion, or whatever, playing against PC players.
Now, Ben and I are going to be breaking down a lot of the action today, but we're going to have a lot of people in here with us going through it all. And to kind of start it off, we've got some of the members from the Infinity Ward team.
Ooh.
We've got Jeffrey Smith. We've got Joe Seacott. Gentlemen, how you doing?
We're doing great. Yeah, thanks for having us.
coming on.
I'm excited.
Thank you guys for coming
This
in.
is gonna be awesome. So I want to kind of, before we get into the gameplay, and we've got a lot of stuff to bring you, I kind of want to get into the basics of the philosophies behind Modern Warfare. So obviously this was a tough task, right? You're going with one of the most famous FPS games in the history of video games, and you guys are reimagining it Jeff, how difficult was that just to get started?
Yeah, it was a big thing to get over your head.
Bruh,
So,
I'm still
just as single
overhyped
player,
about the
kinda thought of
Deagle.
it as a reimagining. We took it as kind of this mental exercise of thinking of it as making a whole new game, and kind of stripping stuff down and really questioning everything. But we really had this phrase called "fresh but familiar." How much stuff do you take from previous games, and how much stuff do you make all new, right? And if you go with the old stuff, it's just gonna feel like a remastered, maybe. But if you just make new stuff,
I wouldn't really call it a remaster.
nostalgia that fans have.
Yeah, I will say the Modern Warfare name to many Call of Duty fans. I mean, that's a historic one, right? Is there any pressure internally when you decided that this was going to be the name of the game, where you're like, well, that's a lot to live up for?
Yeah, there was a lot of anxiety early on.
Little pressure.
Small amount, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've done it.
you've done it. I've played the game.
Not a lot of sleep, I'm sure, in the ramp up to this.
Bro, I'm not gonna get any sleep during this.
One of the big things that you'll note as well from the trailer: boots on the ground, a phrase which means a lot to Call of Duty fans.
Yeah, I mean, we set out to make a legitimate military shooter right from day one, but we also wanted it to be fun, right? Our game's still really fluid. You can still slide and shoot. Our mantle is super fast. Like, the game just feels really good to play. We're really happy with how it turned out.
Love that.
And this
You
is
know what?
a game
I'm happy how it
that's
turned out too.
reimagining
GG to you
this
guys.
Reimagined experience.
Yes.
Jeff, can you kind of talk to me about what that entails, reimagining this for a new generation of gamers?
Well, it's like I said, you're taking old stuff, you're taking new stuff, and you could maybe say this is like a love letter to Modern Warfare.
I like that.
We've sampled stuff from all the different past games. We kind of put little Easter eggs in, and from systems to map stuff to weapons. We really try to cover all the kind of favorite stuff.
Well, how difficult of a balancing act, I guess, is that? You know, pleasing fans that maybe grew up with this. It was their childhood favorite game in which they put thousands of hours in.
Agreed.
And then
Yep,
the new
that was
generation,
me.
which maybe isn't as familiar with the title and trying to appeal to the new gamers. It's got to be tough, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a kind of a line we had to toe as we were making this. Is it infinite sprint? Is it cooldown sprint? How far does the slide?
You probably have a million little conversations like that.
So many little things, and how do you kind of know where?
Okay, from I don't think this. All right, no, I thought this was from Charlie Anto. It looks like that they have an M4A1 into the
My
game,
experience playing,
at
you've done
least.
such a good job of
or
having
whatever.
the close quarter fights, but as well, if you're a fan of sniping, you can still have those long range fights. How hard has that been, just getting the maps themselves?
That's going to let Jeff handle that one.
He's the map guy.
Well, it's tricky. I think we always make maps that we try to support every playstyle. We have
This
all
looks
these
like
guns,
Heritage.
We want to make sure that there's a place for snipers, there's a place for close quarters.
Dude, 50,000 people used to live here.
The titles have
That's-
been more kind
ooh.
of arena shooter-ish, so you can kind of rely on these kind of.
I hope they bring back
symmetrical
cold
three-lane
maps.
But when we're trying to make a realistic environment, and you take
I'm
that
getting like
realistic environment and
COD
put it on
4
this
and like
kind of
NW3 feels.
symmetrical layout, the brain just kind of rejects it and doesn't really feel real. So for
This
us,
is Raid,
it's
I
more of a
believe.
free
This is Raid
kind of, and
from
it's
Black
really
Ops 2, I
easy to
think.
create.
I guarantee it.
And this actually kind of.
This looks like
very similar to
overgrown.
How real military moves through places. They take a key location, and it's usually on a crossroad, and it has these.
From
sight
COD
lines that gives
4.
them an
This is
advantage.
the bridge or whatever.
So that's how we kind of. It's kind of the backbone.
This looks like
to
the,
all these maps, and it's really the way.
the building
actually
from War in
because there's
World
no
War
really
II.
objective, but once
Operation
that guy on
Breakout.
the third story, pops you.
Yep.
You have a goal.
This looks
in life,
kind of
you
like
wanna go
Bog.
get it. And so we've really built a lot of mechanics around those three.
I get that these are new maps and all, but
Do
like,
you think, I guess, with this kind of the way you've been looking to design these maps, a lot of talk about the variety of gameplay you're trying to bring to this experience of Modern Warfare. Has that allowed you to reach kind of new heights when you just speak to variety of gunfights, a variety of action within these maps?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude,
We
it
can look
looks
at our maps
beautiful.
From a scale standpoint, where we have the gunfight maps, and then we go all the way up to larger player scales. You're going to be playing 20.
It actually looks
one
beautiful.
Of our battle maps.
Holy hell.
Yeah, and then and then we have a bunch of new mechanics in there, but we also have new ways to play. Right, we have the night vision gameplay you saw in the trailer.
yeah, the night vision looks
Different
nice.
way to engage with Call of Duty, right?
I just want to see gameplay with Captain Price.
That they aim with.
I just want to see Captain Price, that's all.
Set and nods can see that laser, and so you have this cat and mouse gameplay, and we've had a bunch of things in the game that really freshen up the Call of Duty experience.
I'm kind of curious just from the developer standpoint, because as fans and viewers, you don't see it as much, and we don't either from like your brains. But when you have a franchise that's been along as long as Call of Duty, and it feels like, you know, you've tried so many different things.
Better
What's the
than
process
Battlefield.
like to try and find those new tidbits where you can still surprise people?
It's really interesting at the beginning. I have that feeling at the end of each game where I'm like, okay, we
I like how he has the NoobTube icon thing on his shirt.
How do we do
What's next?
Yeah,
man.
what do you do next?
But we draw. I mean, this game we had the opportunity to draw from, you know, real military and things that they would do, and that is where like the night vision gameplay stuff came from. And
See, they're kind of doing what they did with World War II or whatever before it came out, and they actually went and they like took notes of like real locations and everything to make it seem as realistic as possible.
It's been around this long. You gotta have so much features and mechanics up in the attic. That was the kind of point of us trying to strip stuff down and really question the stuff that we were putting into it. So every single thing we put into the game, we really looked at, analyzed, tried to make better, or make a better version of that stuff, just to kind of force us to get away from preconceived notions of what Modern Warfare is or Call of Duty is, and just spark new ideas.
And we had a goal with every change we made. We talked about like we wanted to add more depth and replayability to each firefight, and that's kind of how we look at each change that we put into the game.
It's so beautiful.
When you have a franchise that's been around for so long, you have fan favorite weapons, I'm sure, and it's maybe
Yes, I'm sure of it.
From the trailer and playing, there's a lot of variety, a lot of unique different weapons in the game.
Yeah, we have a bunch of classic guns. We have a bunch of new ones, like standard issue guns that are the military is using now, and that's how we stay relatable, modern, authentic. And we'll dig into it in a little bit with the gunsmith stuff, but we also stripped our weapon systems down completely, how we do recoil, how we do bullet travel through the
Yeah, the recoil looks iffy to me, honestly.
Projectiles to our guns. And we did it in a way that in close quarters it still feels like Call of Duty, feels really tight. But then when we have our big battle maps and you have these long-range engagements, there's this new layer of depth of like, do I have to lead my target a little bit? What caliber weapon am I using? Is it going to penetrate this surface? And so we feel like we've really elevated Modern Warfare.
Well, snipers
when
would
it
do
comes to
that.
the weapons, and one of the key things I think with any Call of Duty title is kind of the progression, right? As you unlock different attachments, whatever it might be. How is this going to work? Because one of the things that's been highlighted a lot has been how it all kind of works together, right? This unified progression. Joe, can you speak to that within Modern Warfare?
Yeah, I mean, we really wanted to, what was the saying that our creative director said? Like, we have people. Continuity and consistency was one, right? We wanted, you know, the guns that we were using in the campaign to feel just like they did in multiplayer and in Spec Ops. And then when you're talking about progression, we didn't want.
Wait, Spec Ops? Wait, what?
Like, I'm a Spec Ops player. Or I'm a multiplayer.
Wait, are they gonna bring back Spec Ops?
Or I'm a campaign player. We wanted you
Please
to be a
do.
Modern Warfare player. And so when you're playing with your weapons in Spec Ops, and you're actually
We're gonna have Spec Ops, bet.
that correlates or translates right back over into.
That's very
into
cool.
multiplayer.
That's awesome.
Very, very cool.
I like that a lot. And it's worth mentioning. So one thing that we found out yesterday, there's no season pass this year. How is
Really?
that gonna work?
There's no season
Great,
pass.
yeah.
Really?
Awesome.
I like that.
Well, that's the big thing, right? Everybody, you know, in previous games, you've kind of gotten the map pack here, and he's gotten the other one.
Right,
Everybody just starts kind of deviating. We want to keep everybody together. We want that content to be there for everybody, and continue it on through seasons as we go.
And when you say there for everyone,
content.
you mean free.
Yeah.
It's completely free.
Free content.
Yes.
I like that.
Bet.
Free for everybody.
We're gonna get free content. All right.
That is fantastic to hear. But no, it's been fantastic. You guys aren't off the hook quite yet. It's been great kind of diving into the high-level philosophies of stuff, but to kind of show more of the in-game and how stuff's going to play out, we want to get into creative class. I'm going to introduce Ashton
please.
Williams. She's
Oh,
going to be with us from
please.
Infinity Ward as well. Ashton, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm super. I am doing absolutely fantastic today. I'm very excited for a glorious day at Modern Warfare.
I mean, I'm surrounded by streamers. I got Doc to my right over here.
Hey,
We're
Doc.
showing multiplayer. It's, I mean.
Oh,
You've got courage close.
See,
to
in the
one
back.
of the loudest human beings on the planet, so I'm hoping that you're going to be able to
so
get
what?
back.
Dr.
What's up,
Disrespect over here? Bet.
Who thought it was a good idea to put him up front? I thought he'd be like in the back pocket. Like,
Bruh, these people. They're over here playing and I'm not.
Business, obviously, the creative class system, the operators. I think that's the first thing you have to decide, right?
Yes, I mean, the operators are purely to make you feel
Alright,
like
so
a
we do
badass
have
when you get into the
operators.
game. So when you first load up, you'll see we've got back to the factions. So we've got the coalition
Ooh.
respectively on the west and the allegiance on the east. And so you can kind of see my default kind of strike team here. And as you go in and actually select your operator, you can get a little.
Oh my god, dude.
I mean, obviously we have some stuff locked here, but
Dude.
I'm gonna roll. I
Now,
think,
that
with
guy
Charlie.
looks like a badass.
D-Day?
D-Day.
Wait, Captain. Wait, did I see Price?
I like Zane.
I swear I thought I saw Captain Price.
My two favorites.
I want to play as Price in this, dude.
I mean, look, he's got a tactical poncho.
Is that what that's called?
That's the, yeah.
A
before I get
tactical
yelled at by Joel,
poncho.
It's not a cape.
It's not a cape.
It's not a cape.
Not a cape. Tactical poncho. But moving forward from operators, the actual creator class system.
Hey,
this is where things get
that guy looks
really
like
interesting to me, because
oh,
the first
oh,
thing to know
oh,
is
yes,
pick
please.
is no
Okay,
good.
we got the
We wanted
M4,
to keep it,
the
simple,
Deagle.
you know, and as Jeff said, we wanted to kind of move our complexity into gunsmith and keep the front like.
We got the
If you
Deagle.
want to have a tactical, you always have a tactical. You always have a lethal. You're always ready.
All right,
for that.
Semtex done. We got the perks back. Cold-blooded. Double time bet. So we do have a Desert Eagle in this at least.
Well, where a lot of the
Ooh.
customizable options comes is the gunsmith, and Ashton's gonna hop in there for.
Oh, this looks like
a
Black Ops 4's kind of thing, and like Black Ops 3's kind of thing, or whatever. So
what is special?
yes.
Very cool about the new gunsmith feature.
Well, I mean,
Change out the barrels? Bet, dude!
Realized that your weapon is the main character in MP.
Alright, we got 4 grips.
Interact with our world, and so we kind of just went
Noob tubes.
put all our chips in on this system. We had to convince the studio
Heavy
of,
stock.
this crazy endeavor, and
Close
we're
quarters.
averaging 30
A
to
little
60
sausage.
attachments per weapon.
Yeah.
Good.
The
Optics.
30 is on the pistols. as
Oh
well.
my god, the
It's all
optics.
with some, with all these attachments, but you just use the weapon
Dude.
and they unlock. And
And to clarify, for example,
Probably go with a red dot.
AK-47, right? You can change that. Like, for example, you take the stock away, all of a sudden you have the AK-74U.
Actually, you can do a caliber.
Wait,
change,
what?
Short barrel, and get
Whoa, wait a minute. Are they saying that you can make your own, like, variations of, like, a... So, what they're literally just saying here is that if you have an AK...
You can really like.
The FAMAS!
Really flexible.
They got the FAMAS, dude!
What's your go?
The AK...
I mean, I'm an AK player.
So you can take off the stock of an AK, make it an AK-47U.
So I'm just making. kind
That's
of a medium
incredible.
class.
Actually, jump to that pistol that you have on that loadout.
Yeah, show me the Deagle.
Then go into gunsmith and
The
then toggle it
M19?
so we can rotate it around.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And one thing as well that I'm not sure. if
Dude,
you
that
know
muzzle
how
brake.
much you court, but you actually have
It's a beefy
perks
muzzle
on the
brake.
guns as well now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I mean, that's
You
kind
have
of,
perks on the
We
guns?
kind of wanted a little get-out-of-jail-free card where we didn't have to put a physical attachment on
Oh,
everything. But you'll find
okay.
A lot of, like fire select stuff.
We actually built all of the functionality based on real life, how it would affect the gun.
I feel like I'm gonna be like Tony Stark at Destiny. The stuff that it looks like
Dude, this is
like just endless hours.
amazing. So you got magazines there.
What you really like to use.
Show us the rest of the weapons.
But I do want to chat then a little bit kind of about tacticals and lethals. So you mentioned when it was going away from the Pick 10, one of the core things you wanted here was to make sure you had that lethal and tactical. We'll start off in the lethal.
Okay, it's
side
kind of
of
like
things.
Battlefield's
It looks
like
most
thing.
fan favorites from the overall series.
Right. I
the
mean,
Throwing
thermite's
knife.
Yeah, the thermite's a good.
Brought back
one.
C4,
We have
bet.
vehicles in the play space, right? You saw
Thermite
the trailer,
grenade.
We have that light tank and like.
Oh.
Thermite's great. It's a fun tool. Throws kind of like a throwing knife.
That looked painful.
And it sticks, but it burns right through vehicles, so it's a great counter to that.
Alright.
try to land one.
Proximity
on that chopper when it
mines.
flies by.
Yeah.
You said that with a smile, like you've done that.
You can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And then moving forward to
Stuns.
tacticals, I know you have a fan favorite one here. It's what the snapshot grenade.
Gas
how did you
grenade.
come up with this idea of a snapshot grenade?
This was a funny story. There's actually my son got a toy. It was like a little ball, disco ball with a stick and 2 blades, and it actually will sense the ground and not land, so it just kind of floats there. I actually the next morning ran and kind of snuck in and did a tactical door breaching.
Oh, that's cool.
I threw it into Joel's office, freaked him out, and said, "Hey, let's do this." And so it actually goes in. It
Alright, that's
flies up,
cool.
It kind of takes a snapshot of the
Heartbeat
room,
sensor.
of
Alright.
thermal
We
imaging.
do got the heartbeat back from
It's
MW
kind
2,
of
bet.
an evolution of the concussion grenade giving you those hit markers.
Yeah.
So it just gives you that quick read.
Decoy.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And then what do we have as well? Let's talk about the perks. So
All right,
perks
bet.
are obviously back in the game. You talked about perks on weapons.
Scavenger!
Standard perks and double time, one of the new ones, because there's some changes right to the sprint options within Modern Warfare, correct?
So what double time does? Yeah, there is a big change. Double time. You know, early on we were like, do we do unlimited sprint? Do we do sprint with a cooldown? And in the end, we ended up with unlimited sprint. Feels good. It's user friendly.
Alright, yeah.
But we still wanted that kind of like tactical
Kill
boost,
chain.
that way
So
to
we do
get
got
some
Hardline and
coverage
Ghost
another
back, I
really, really
think.
fast. And so we added a thing called
Overkill.
tactical sprint.
Okay.
And if you're moving forward,
2
you
primaries,
click
alright.
the stick twice.
Cold-blooded.
It actually comes up to signify that you're not engaging in combat. You're just sprinting and allows you to move really fast.
So
in a short
do,
amount
they
of
do
time.
got some of the old
And then,
perks
uh,
back
Risk
at
reward,
least.
right? Like,
It's
yeah.
actually the oh shit button.
Yeah.
Yay.
gotta go fast. Just run away. But kind of moving forward from perks, the thing that excites me the most, kill streaks.
Yes.
They have returned.
Hee.
Warfare. And there's
UAV, care package,
some
Hellstorm.
very
No,
exciting
alright,
perks.
Cluster
Just jump on what
Strike.
we saw in the trailer.
Yes.
That is
Predator
badass.
missile.
And I think you guys in rehearsal were talking about there's, like,
Juggernaut.
music that plays
Dude, they
while
need
you're
to have
recording.
a, they need to put the nuke into this. I know it's probably not gonna happen, but they need to have a nuke.
Such a fun kill streak. It's just your moment to just be like, F you, everybody.
There needs to be a nuke in this,
That's part of
man.
why I love the kill streaks. We're back. Like, when I get on COD, I want to go in, I want to dominate. It's about me dropping stats, dropping numbers, earning streaks, and this is one that'll be fun.
There's actually a funny thing. This actually plays in 3D space, so it'll sound like somebody's listening to like music out of headphones.
Yeah.
So you actually
Jesus.
hear like, the music coming out.
That's so cool. I love that. And then the other one as well that we wanted to touch on was we saw it again in the trailer. Is like the tank.
Yeah, the light tank, the IAV. And this was another thing we pushed for to get kill streaks into the play space, and this is a cooperative kill streak. So one player mans the tank and the main cannon, and another player's up on top.
You can legit drive a tank in
Some of
multiplayer.
our bigger maps, you can play
These
this.
are only on some of the maps.
That's a little kind of crazy to see. So they got the like the same capturing kind of icon from World War II.
One called the Wheelson.
Yeah.
That one's really scary.
I like the big one the best.
Yeah.
In the trailer, that did some serious work in it.
You like to go big, Ben?
Absolutely, of course, Maven. You know that.
Oh, I'm gonna dominate on this game. I've got a feeling
That
is
looks
gonna be
incredible.
So fun. But, all right, it's been very cool to have Ashton kind of showing us through the actual setup of it. But I'd love to actually hop into a game if we could and talk through some of the action, some of the new features
you can't.
within the actual game. I believe we're gonna be hopping into headquarters is what we're gonna start things off with.
Oh, what? They brought back.
Headquarters back.
Hey!
All this work in the
Headquarters.
freestanding buildings, you know, and we'll talk about it in some mechanics. We have all these doors and stuff. Being able to defend a interior space gives us that kind of.
Haha, yeah, we get the like the little loading thing.
Headquarters, of course.
All right, so it does take place in Russia here.
Respawn. So it's down to
Right.
we show you how many are left.
Let me
and
see
it gets
this.
really high.
Let me see this
Before we
beautiful
dive too
thing
much into
that
the
is
new
this game.
tactics and elements in the game, can we just talk
Oh
about
my
how
God.
goddamn beautiful it is? I mean, the big push,
Yes!
you know, it's a new engine, right? Can you kind of talk me through what?
You know what, dude? With it being a new engine, it actually still looks like old Call of Duty. I love it.
We use a new technique called photogramming.
Dude,
And what we do is
recoil's
a lot of the
that
art
recoil is
is
kind of
based
iffy
on
on me.
3D
Anyways,
scan from real world
like,
objects. We go
You keep bringing me closer to Tony Stark stuff every time you go one of these things.
it's crazy
you
that
can
the
lean
process has
again.
changed,
All right,
Artists
back
would
to
sit in
Call
a
of Duty
room and, you know,
Ghosts.
they'd art a kick.
I guarantee
Now
Merc Music's
we
gonna make a whole bunch
I
of
guess, wardrobe
like jokes about
that
stuff from
people
Ghosts and
wear,
all that.
like, people drive along the road and they find like a burnout car and they're
Ooh.
like, "We found it! This is awesome! Come here, bring the cameras."
Yeah.
That's so
Seriously,
cool.
yeah, we'll take gear and we'll actually throw it in a pool for a while,
Yeah.
so it gets like worn and beat up, and then we'll scan it so it looks more grounded and real.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of that did it go into, you know, we touched on a little bit earlier, like the realistic environments. Was
Do
that
stuff with the
part of the
Deagle.
process as well, or
I called
how
it.
did you guys get into
Dude, that
making
Deagle looks
the realistic
beautiful. I
zones?
want to see more
Actually
Deagle
scanning
gameplay.
real-world things. We scanned old burnt out cars.
Alright, so
that
they
were
do have, like, the
overall,
respawn
and we
thing.
have to work that in. And
Also,
it's
this is
really
kind of like
cool
Search and
for
Destroy,
them
but like with a
to kind of
respawn.
have
I bet it
this
was,
new
yeah.
workflow.
Hey, we got all these pictures. You guys are now have to create all of this.
Yeah. So that took a little while for us
Frag
to kinda
out.
get up and kind of used to that system and get really
Yeah.
Game looks, as maybe said, absolutely beautiful.
Oh, Ashton,
And
come on.
one of the things that I do want to touch
Ashton, your job's on the line here, just FYI.
I'm sorry.
pressure on her here, Maven.
Well, I just
UAV.
don't know if she won't have a job anymore.
On the fly modifications, you can, I believe, what is it? When you die, you can actually go to where you're picking your class and modify things right there and then.
Oh, what? Really?
All in game.
Bet.
Go, Ashton.
It will actually
This
swap out
guy's
next time you
clamoring
die.
for this
You
chick.
can swap out any weapons. Early on, we were kind of unlocking attachments really fast.
Right,
And we
right.
found it really fun to just unlock a new attachment, put it on, and go.
I was going to ask where that came from, kind of that idea, like where that started.
Battlefield.
Just we ramped up the earn rate on attachments, and
Nah, dude, that's kind of like Battlefield system or whatever, where you can like change the attachments
I can swap
after you
console
die.
things out.
It feels like there's just like a weapon playground now. Like,
Battlefield.
Game, like, that's nuts.
One thing we didn't mention when we're going through the creative classes is field orders. And I saw Ashton actually got the field orders. Do you want to talk
Oh, someone's using the lever action. I see it.
a little bit about what they are and how you came to bring that into the
Gunsmith.
game?
Okay, so you can actually
Yeah,
change your
so
stuff. That's cool.
We like the idea of a reward that players got kind of regularly, but we didn't want it to be.
Security
like
issue.
this
Oh yeah.
thing
Okay, so
where
it is
it's
Search and
okay,
Destroy.
So, you know, it's super weapon clock.
I got this.
So
I win now.
we looked for things that would help.
Okay, no, it's kind of like
for everything, but we have
and
like,
is
the
like
tactical
headquarters.
Okay.
cover. We have the trophy system. And tactical cover you can actually mount on with our new
Bad,
mount
dude.
mechanic.
So it is headquarters. All right, I thought it was like
Significant
Search and
recoil
Destroy kind of.
bonus. And then we actually at the beginning
There needs to be a variety of pistols or whatever, because so far I'm only seeing the Eagles and that M12 or whatever.
Functionality for that lets you bring in two, and so in the moment in the match you get to choose between these two, and you know, so you might have an offensive field upgrade, like say a scout drone that goes up and actually scouts for your team to scout an objective, or you might have a trophy system.
I guarantee there's going to be a lot of people complaining about the recoil on the M4.
So it gives you that variation dependent on what's happening.
Pistol, pistol. Oh, LMG.
Okay.
And that's also on a cooldown in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff. Funny little trick. If your buddy, and this takes teamwork, if your buddy puts out a recon drone, you can throw C4 on it.
What?
Yeah.
You can suicide bomb it. Wait, what was that? Wait, what was that she just passed?
Oh no! What's gonna happen is I'm gonna put the C4 on, and then you're gonna fly it into me.
See some shotguns in the kill feed.
Can we talk about some of the maybe new combat?
Ooh, the
mechanics that
MP5.
this?
It is, dude. The MP5's back.
I kind of want to talk about the doors a little bit, because I remember the first time when I was first hearing about it, because I hit up, I think I was talking to somebody at Infinity Ward. I'm like, can you tell me like some of the new stuff for the game? He just looks at me and goes, doors. And I was like, what? He's just like, doors. And I was like, all right. But there is a very new feature that's very interesting and provides some kind of wild circumstances within gunfights. Can you talk to me about the changes to doors within Modern Warfare?
Yeah, so we like early on we put doors in, right, and let players kind of like pause a firefight. And we're like, that's kind of cool, but they felt really basic. So we started to layer in kind of.
It's legit like Battlefield.
So we have a peak mechanic to let you.
Oh wait, okay. Something from Call of Duty news. Modern Warfare is going to be featuring a new ground war mode with more than 100 players.
What if explosives just
Jesus.
open doors? So players can either throw C4, clacker the door open, or they can cook a grenade. And then we had a bunch of players, you know, whining about like, it's affecting the flow of the map. Like, this isn't how the map was built. And so we actually allow you to sprint through doors. So we have this kind of like suite of functionality around doors.
So you can be sneaky, or you can just be loud.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
exactly.
it's actually funny on this map on SD. One of the bomb sites is in this apartment.
Oh, they got new tubes. Sorry, I'm over here looking at Twitter or whatever, trying to find some news.
You can put a sniper pretty far back.
Okay.
And
Oh, what?
either they can do it, or you can throw the nade from across the map. And
Dude, Famal's in the kill feed.
You can snipe the guy that's probably going to be camping in the back, and everybody can kind of go in, and it's really fun.
I like that a lot. And, of course, we saw
And you're down.
Ashton doing a little bit of
The MP5 is in the game. I love that.
But it's really kind of more specific. It isn't necessarily just like leaning.
Yeah, we didn't want the kind of like head glitchy kind of scenarios you get.
Head glitch. Wait, booster?
We want those
Wait.
silver shots. And
Oh,
so
no, I thought.
I really like the idea of bracing your weapon on surfaces.
Nah,
And
alright,
something
never mind. I
soldiers
thought she
actually
killed
do. You
somebody
carry a big
that I
heavy gun,
knew.
You want to stabilize that gun, or
Sure.
Getting tired.
yeah, those guns are actually they're pretty heavy.
I can tell they're kind of heavy. The recoil looks ridiculous.
You're on point. Ashton, Ashton, you've been on point.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're going to get to keep your job. You've been good enough that
I hope so.
I've been impressed with what you've been able to do, but thank you so much for walking us through the creative class, showing us some of the combat mechanics during the game. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you so
Ashton.
much.
Dude, this looks
One thing
amazing.
we should also point out that is for development for the past 2 years, we've always had this outline around squad mates, and it actually was broken in this build.
Oh.
But it's really important for our teammate awareness of spatial awareness of where they are. That didn't make this build, but we'll be putting out some 4K footage of gameplay after. It'll be in there. It'll
Please
also be in the
do.
beta, so-
Please do. I need to make another
Thank you
video.
guys. I appreciate you coming in, kind of talking high level about some of the great mechanics within Modern Warfare. Anything you want to say, maybe to your coworkers, fans, before you head out?
Yeah, we would like to say that we're lucky enough to be the ones up here kind of presenting this game, but there's a whole studio of people that really put their heart and soul into this game, and it really means a lot to us. So thanks for checking it out, and hopefully everybody has a good time.
Honestly,
Hey,
thank
no
you
problem,
for
man.
joining us as well. The game we've played, it's fantastic. Looks brilliant as well. You've done
Oh,
a
they
good job.
played it as well?
All right, Joe, Jeff, thanks a lot. But guys, before we get further,
Right, bet. More gameplay. Wait, what? Wait. Wait a minute. Dark Edition. You actually get night vision goggles? What? Oh my god, dude! You actually get night vision goggles as a part of the pre-order? That's incredible! Early access begins September 12th. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind.
welcome back. How awesome do we look?
Are you kidding me? They actually get night vision goggles.
And I need
That's
everyone to realize
ridiculous.
When I was a kid,
These actually, these are the real thing. These work.
I wanted for Christmas for years of my life.
Are you kidding me?
And now,
These are amazing.
Thank you so much to Joel Emsley, who
All
has
your
joined
dreams
us.
can come true now.
I have wanted these since a child, and you have made this a reality. I am so
You never have to be
excited.
afraid
Where's
of the dark
David?
unless your enemies
We
have
need
you.
Vondahar on this.
Joel, I need you to realize I'm taking this home with me. I
Okay.
need you to- is that okay with you?
We'll be all right.
I don't care if it is okay with you. I'm putting one of they're coming with me.
They look great on you guys. It's a great accessory.
Does I look badass?
Puts
You
you in
don't
a
get
tougher
legit
ensemble
night
too.
goggle vision for this. I love
You wouldn't
that.
typically see somebody in a button down in night vision. Now you have.
You have to dress it up a little bit, dude.
Well, you talk to me a little bit about your role at Infinity War with the upcoming Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I'm the studio art director, and you know, long ago when we did Modern Warfare 2, we did night vision goggles, and you know that was like almost 10 years ago.
Really?
So when we went back to reimagine Modern Warfare, we knew that night vision was going to play a big role, and you know we decided to go after this again and see what we could do now.
That's
10 years later,
incredible.
you know the tech is just
That's incredible.
crazy. These things are
I'm gonna be playing in the dark.
functional. We designed them to be our own part of our own universe. The labels on here are from a manufacturer that exists in the Modern Warfare universe. You know, it's like a XRK.
That's actually
It's a weapons
ridiculous.
manufacturer that does optics and stuff and gunsmiths, so it all ties together. We put it in the game. You see them wearing. Captain Price is actually wearing these. They're all over the place, and then we took them into the real world and made them work.
Yes.
The night versions of the maps, that's where these actually come into play, and that's what you're seeing here. I'm just so impressed that you actually managed to make these. How did that process even begin?
What?
How do you even say, all right, we're gonna make night vision goggles? Yep, that's what we're gonna do. How does it start?
It was fun. I mean, you start with an idea, and Nick Levisis is the designer at Infinity Ward, came up with a design, modeled them out, handed them off to that was the design phase for the physical.
It's
And then we
actually
handed
insane.
it off to Jeremy Thurman, one of our artists, and he actually took that version and put it in the game. So it kind of went two ways: went into the universe of the game, and it went out into the real world.
Like
So
how can you think of doing that?
You get
Yes.
so that you actually get
Just talk about what's in there.
We were
too.
doing rehearsals yesterday, and like
Yeah.
we're in it, and like we're going through the script, and I'm like, we're talking a lot about these night vision goggles. I'm like, these are
cool,
so
it's dark
cool, but
mode.
like, what does this come into play for the dark edition? Then you're like, oh, you get them. I was like, what?
Yeah, there's a whole basically almost a collector's edition.
Look at this! Like, this has got to be
Great stuff.
That
this has
looks
gotta be the coolest edition of a
amazing.
game ever. It comes with night vision goggles.
and I want to point out that
There's a history in here too.
I was about to say.
I want the all
gillied
gillied up pack, man.
If I'm not mistaken, the all gillied up pack, and even all of them, that's some old school operators right there.
We went back in the archives. The original ghillie suit was made by Emilio Cuesta, and I phoned him up and I said, do you have the ghillie suit that you made for Call of Duty 4? And he says, yeah, I got it. And I'm like, can you send it to
Oh,
us?
that is so
Let's
cool.
let's put that in the game. And then the Crew Expendable, all ghillied up, and Warpig they're all pulled from Call of Duty 4. All the original props who went into the warehouses and got that stuff going. So it's pretty cool to bring them into this game.
That is absolutely
Yeah, no, I think pretty cool is putting it lightly. This is one of the more awesome things I've seen. I'm not kidding. This is coming with me, and I'm going to wear it
Now
everywhere.
you can hunt varmints in your
Imagine,
backyard.
I'm gonna show. I'm just gonna walk up to like a McDonald's drive-through with this on my head. Like, I'll take 2 double cheese.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Fit on
you know what?
tactical
I'm
helmets, all
gonna
that good
I'm
stuff.
gonna
So
pause it here or
as well.
whatever. We're gonna end the stream now. Probably went on as longer than I actually needed to. So we get night vision goggles. I like that. From what I've seen, this looks like it's gonna be an amazing Call of Duty. I'm clamoring for this, dude. September 12th or whatever. I'm gonna be live streaming this whenever it comes out for pre-order. So yeah. I appreciate everybody for coming into the stream or whatever. Go watch the rest of this live stream on Call of Duty's official YouTube channel. It looks incredible. I love it. This is what the community needed. Night vision goggles, are you kidding me? So yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Again, go watch the rest of the live stream on Call of Duty's channel. And I'll be making a video later on today, probably